Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Andina Yulianti from 3B.
Hello everyone, let me to introduce myself. My name is Irvania Pramuswari from semester 3B.
Hello, my name is Tarisya Dinda Oktaviani from 3B.
We seem to hear the word management so many times. Management is closely related to the concept of organization. In this connection, it is better if we first understand the meaning of the organization. According to Griffin 2002, an organization is a group of people working together in a structured and coordinated fashion to achieve a set of goals. An organization is a group of people who work together in a certain structure and coordination in achieving a certain set of goals. Or in other words, the author defines organization as a group of people or group who have specific goals and seek to achieve these goals through cooperation. Various organizations have different goals depending on the type of organization. Political organizations, for example, can aim to channel people's aspirations through certain political institutional rules. Or it could be that the political organization aims to gain as much power as possible so that its role as the carrier of the people's aspirations can be realized optimally. On the other hand, social organizations can have different goals than political organizations. Social organizations may not aim to channel people's aspirations through power struggle activities, but social organizations may aim to answer people's aspirations through certain activities that can be felt by the community, for example, through donations, trainings, and so on. In contrast to political and social organizations, a university is also an organization. Inside there is a group of people starting from lecturers, employees, students, and there are goals that the university wants to achieve. For example, to produce graduates who have certain competencies so that they can become useful people in society. What about business organizations? Business organizations may aim to make a profit, even though not all business organizations aim for profit. Profit is one of the goals that any business organization wants to achieve. If the goal of the business is profit, then the business organization is a group of people or groups that have the goal of gaining profit in their business activities. So, they try to achieve these goals through cooperation within the organization. How cooperation can be done when the character of the people or groups of people in the organization is very different, driven by different motives. The organization also consists of various resources. It has, for example, equipment and so on. Griffin argues that at least the organization has various research, such as human research, natural research, financial research, and information research. How can all this research be managed through the cooperation of different people so that organizational goals can be achieved? This is where the role of management is needed. Management is needed when there are groups of people who generally have different characteristics and a number of research that must be managed so that the goals of an organization can be achieved.
Definition of management. The last session above text used to the role of management of understanding as proposed by Mary Parker Fowler is the art of getting things done through other people. Management is the article of getting things done through people. What needs to be done? Everything that needs to be done in order to achieve certain goals. These specific goals vary widely, depending on the type of organization. If we take the business organization count, then among the objectives of the business organization is to gain profit. So, the things that organization must do in order to gain profit are things that must be done. Activities that are usually carried out by a business organization include production, marketing, human resource management, and financial management that may be owned by the business organization. All of these activities need to be complied because in practice they will support the achievement of the goals of the business organization, namely profit achievement. Then why must the resolution process be shared or through other people? Because in practice, apart from the notion of organization, it is a group of people whose work to complete something is not something easy, especially if there are a lot of things to be done and one person cannot finish it. Then how do you solve it? The process of completing something requires a stage for a business organization. This stage can be in the form of planning, organizing, implementing, to supervising and controlling. Based on the stage, it is now by Nichols, MC-Hug, and MC-Hug that the process used to accomplish organizational goals through planning, organizing, directing, and controlling people, and other organizational resources. Management is a process carried out to realize organizational goals through a series of activities in the form of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling people, and other organizational resources. Based on the above understanding, it can be concluded that management is basically an art or a process of accomplishing something that is tied to the achievement of goals. In the completion of something, there are the factors involved. 1. The use of organizational resource, both human resource and other production factor, or as according to Griffin, these resources include human resource, natural resource, financial resource, and information. 2. There is gradual process starting from planning, organizing, directing, and implementing to controlling and supervising. 3. The extent of art in complementing.
For example, let's ask the restaurant business to carry out restaurant business activities. For example, it is included in planning activities is when we determine when restaurant business activities are carried out, who will be used as customers, how these consumers want, and how we can pull them. What is to be achieved from these business activities is then stated in the activities, strategies, and activities plans. As for what included in the organizing activity is when we determine determine how many people we need to run the restaurant business. What duties are involved, including how to get these people to work with us. The implementation activities include, for example, the work process carried out by everyone who works with us, the process of motivating people to work in a quality-oriented manner, the process of how we can understand very motivation and change that exists in people who work with us, through the process of how we can understand the complaints that may be submitted to us. Control and supervision activities included, for example, checking whether our employees have served consumers well, whether the food served is not stale, and so on.